Welcome back, football fans. We're going to jump onto the green screen in a moment, but I just first wanted to introduce this previews and predictions video. In this one, a bit of a different take. We're going to try and increase our bankroll, whatever your bankroll might be, by 10%. And to be honest, even if you can improve it by 5%, that's good. If you can do that consistently, then, you know, come the end of the year or come 18 months into the future, you're going to be in a very, very good position. And I wanted to introduce the video that way because it's a bit of a mindset change for those of you that might be like, oh, let's just try and get a 30 to 1, a 50 to 1 bet slip, you know what I mean? Let's try and make £100 or try and make £50. If you work within percentages, I think you're gonna have more success. So, without further ado, might be a bit of echo in here, I'm in a new place, new studio. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's get started. We've got the trends page right here, and if you can hear a bit of an echo, I'll try and reduce it in post-production, but as I say, I'm in a new place here, so what we're going to do in this one, we're going to take a look at some trends first. We're going to create a double for over 2.5 goals. As you can see, I've actually been setting some alerts and just doing a bit of research before recording this video, and the couple of games that I've come across, both taking place on Saturday. The first is this one here, Al Wada under 21s, and they are playing at home against Al Ittihad Kalba under 21. It's a UAE game in the reserve league, and the away team that they're playing have failed to score in 0 games, over 1.5 goals in 90% of games, BTTS in 70% of games, 80% for Al Wada under 21. So in terms of creating a double, I think this is a good base. You can see Tottenham appear a couple of times there. I think they're playing Manchester City, aren't they? That should be an interesting game. So Al Wada under 21s at 1.5. It is actually a marginal value bet. 1.49 is the implied odds from the probability model for this game. And over 2.5 goals, as we can see there, has landed in 9 of the 10 home games that they have played so far. And the second game from Saturday that I came across was Bayern Munich under 19s. 11 out of 12 away games, 1.9 are the odds for over 2.5 goals. And when you look at the data here, 4.17 goals per game for both of these teams when looking at the home form of Stuttgart and the away form of Bayern Munich under 19s. They've scored 2.08 goals, and usually when I see the odds are quite high, it's usually because of a great defence. But in the case of these two, Bayern Munich have conceded in 83% of home games, Stuttgart 75%, and BTTS 75% of all away games so far for Bayern's under 19 team. So those two games are being played on Saturday, quite close to each other as well, 12 and then 3 p.m. as well. So let's put those together as a double, 1.5 and 1.9. Let me know what you think about that. If you want to check out this page, you can see I've got some alerts set. What I like to do is if the odds are like 1.2, 1.3, I'll go in and set an alert for 1.5 and then just investigate. You know, when the alert comes through, it comes through with all of the key stats. It comes with the pressure monitor, so you can see who's on top in the game. It comes with the dangerous attacks, the shots, all that good stuff. It actually comes with XG as well if it's one of the major leagues. So if you've got an alert set on the Championship, it's finished now, but you know, you could do La Liga, whatever, any sort of major league in the world the XG is supported on, that will now be included in the alerts, which is pretty good. So that double is going to get us around 2.85, I think, 1.5 times 1.9, 2.85. So what I'm going to do now is also create some bet slips for you using a brand new tool, the bet slip generator. Let's check it out. And I said at the top of the video that we're going to be looking at BTTS and first half goals, I think. Well, first half goals is not yet supported on this, but let's take a look at what we can do. If you want to test out this tool, if you want to use this tool this weekend, the bet slip generator, you can grab an Odd Alerts season ticket, which includes the beta program, which lets you test all of the new features and tools before they are fully ready and fully launched for the public. As you can see here, it's kind of messy. As you'll see on the next page, it's kind of messy, but the value is there. It works, right? So the first thing we're going to do, let's target odds of evens for this, and let's just get a couple of games in our slip. No need to chase big odds, stupid odds, because at the end of the day, stupid odds equals stupidly low probability. The odds per item, let's go for 1.4 and 1.8, and the target odds, as we can see, are even, so we're looking for a double that is evens, and I'm actually going to include here over 1.5 goals, over 2.5 goals, and we're going to say 65% probability for that, 70% probability for over 1.5 goals, and BTTS, let's say 50% for that. And I've got a feeling it won't need to use BTTS. So we get the slips back here, it will try and generate 10 slips for you. Sometimes fewer, depends on your settings and how many games are being played. It looks across the next 48 hours, which can be increased and will be increased in the future. As I say, this is a very early version. If you want to test it, if you want to be part of making it better, you can grab an Odd Alert season ticket and you'll get access instantly. Link, as always, in the description for all that sort of stuff. So you can see here, we've got games, and Cumberland United Reserves has been included in a couple of these bet slips, and then as we go down, feel free to pause and check out any of these games to see what you fancy. We've got a game here, so we've got a BTTS in the Eredivisie, which is, you know, if you know that league, it's usually pretty good, and then an over 2.5 goals selection in Germany. And that's on Saturday. The first game is actually today as I post this, Friday. So let's see how many of these come through and see what the return would have been from these 10 bet slips. And I'll post those results on the Monday video or the Friday video, whichever comes first, because you are basing this off the probability model. The settings page, let's just scroll down so we can see them all. And you can see there, it goes over the target odds sometimes because of the way the script works and how it tries to get to the target odds. It can go over, but it shouldn't go over by too much. 2.36 you see here. And we've got a game in the Bundesliga and we've got a game in Austria's Landesliga as well, both over 2.5 goals. So you can actually enable whatever you want here. You could enable all of them, and just to show you how it works, we could enable home wins and away wins, and if we put these both to 70%, and again we're just looking for 2 selections to create evens, we get the slips instantly. It is instant, and it's powered by the probability model, which has powered the value betting on Odd Alerts for 3 years now, and you know, people have had so much success from the value bettings page, and this is another tool that is powered by that probability model. So have fun testing this, and give me any feedback that you have. I'm sure there will be a lot of feedback, and I've already got a lot of feedback ready to build in as well. Being able to add these to bet tracking instantly is one of them, and also being able to select the time span of the game, so only show me games in the next 12 hours, 24 hours. That's all coming, as well as a better design and everything, but that is why it's still in beta. It's not ready for the public. There's some bugs, there's some errors when it times out, you know, if it can't find the games and it causes an issue with the script, and I'm still working through all of those. So I expect it to be available for pro users, I don't know, in a week or two. It depends how much I can get done, but as I say, if you want to test it out right now, you can get a season ticket, which is an annual pass for Odd Alerts, and it's only available in these summer months. It emulates a real season ticket in that it is only available when the season's finished. So as soon as my team, Blackpool, didn't make the playoffs, my season was over. So the season ticket became available, and you're saving money on a pro membership, and you get all of these perks as well. Throughout the summer, this is just one tool. There is going to be a lot of pages added to this beta program, added to the new app, and a lot of interesting features. We're going to have a new player search, which can really work well for player props. I'm trying to create a player props model that can suggest value bets for player props, and I might debut that for the Euros, but again, it's something that will need testing. So if you are a power user at Odd Alerts already, or if you're interested in testing out new things, experimental, innovative, some of the season ticket holders will tell you some things have not even been launched. They get launched as little test products and they don't ever see the light of day. They're still valuable. One of them was called The Funnel, which was an over 1.5 automated bot, which could make a comeback, who knows. It's still going, it's still there for those season ticket holders that got access to it. That was maybe 1.5 years ago. So that's been the bet slip generator. We've now got plenty of slips for you to take a look at. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know. If the echo was too much, let me know. And if you've got any feedback on the website or anything you want to see in these videos, please don't hesitate to comment. And as always, you know, if you've liked it, hit like, subscribe. Trying to get to 15,000 before the Euros. Tough ask. Oh, by the way, excuse me, this is the winner. I forgot to say that at the start. This is the winner of the Odd Alerts Pro. You've won 1 month of Odd Alerts Pro. Put you on the screen right now for commenting on the last video. And the same thing applies in this video. If you comment on this video, comment any prediction, and you will be automatically entered into a draw to win Odd Alerts Pro. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.